give it a good squeeze. It's even tearing up the tissue, but you can see water still dripping from my hand. There's no way you can see that's water. Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back. In today's video I'll be showing you how I use my makeup sponge to apply my foundation. If you do watch my makeup tutorial videos, I'm sure you would have heard me say I am using a damp sponge, not wet. I'll repeat that again, that I am using a damp sponge, not wet. So in this video I'll be showing you how I run my makeup sponge under the water, getting it wet, then making sure it is damp and not wet before I go on to use it to apply my foundation. This makeup sponge I'll be using is this one, but is still slightly a little bit damp. It's almost dry because I washed them yesterday just to make sure that it's not too dirty for this video, but it's kind of completely dry but not completely dry, if I'm making any sense. So I've got this one here that's completely dry. Okay, I'll try and put it on the screen here so you can see. Before I run this sponge under the water, it's like this size, very small, like this, but once I run it under the water it doubles up in size. So I don't know if you can see it, but it doubles up in size. So just for you to be aware that once you get a makeup sponge, if you don't, I'm sure most of you that uses makeup sponge to apply your foundation, you know that it comes quite small. Some of them even come really small, but once you run them under the water they double up in size. So they do double up in sizes once they've been run under the water. So I'll be taking you to my bathroom and I'll show you how I run this under the water. Okay, so let's go to my bathroom, so I'll show you. Let's do it together. So this is the wet makeup sponge. You saw me running under the water, but obviously I'm not going to be using it wet like this, because if not my makeup will be ruined. It's not going to do anything for me, just going to be leaving drip of water on my face. Okay, so first I normally take a towel and squeeze out excess water from the sponge, but because of the sake of this video, just to show you how much water we still have left in this sponge, even though you saw me like use my hand to squeeze out some water there in the bathroom, there's still, you know, water in here that still needs to be squeezed out. So I'll take a tissue, be taking a tissue, a kitchen towel, like a tissue paper like this, you can see, and I'll put it so it's there in the middle of it, and I'll give it a good squeeze. It's even tearing up the tissue, but you can see water still dripping from my hand. There's no way you can see that's water. Yeah, don't know if you can see water still dripping on my hand. There's no way you can use this sponge like this without squeezing out the water to apply your foundation. It's just going to ruin your foundation for you. Okay, so this is what the tissue paper is looking like, all wet, even teared up as well. So this is what I normally do. I take a towel. This is a special towel I have that I use to squeeze out excess water for. This towel is specifically meant for me squeezing out excess water from my makeup sponge. So I'll be using it to again squeeze out excess water, just to make sure that I get this sponge to be damped and not wet. Okay, so I'm squeezing. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, you can still see water on the towel. Okay, but I'm happy with the sponge. There's no water coming out of it now. It's all, sorry, this is the water left from the, you can see there's no water coming out from the sponge now. It's all damp, not wet. Okay, this is how you want your makeup sponge to be, damp and not wet. So hopefully this helps you so far. Okay, now I'm going to show you how this makeup sponge applies my foundation. The foundation I'll be using in this video is the Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I am in shade 13 Warm Charred. I have a detailed review video of this foundation here on my channel. Squeeze a pump on the back of my hand like this. I'm just going to zoom you in so you can see what I'm doing properly. Yes, so I've squeezed a pump on the back of my hand. I'm going to now distribute the foundation on my face. Ideally, I should conceal around my mouth, but because of this video, there is no point. Now, I've just taken foundation at the back of my hand. So I'm going to start blending my foundation with the makeup sponge. You can see how smoothly it's applying the foundation. If it was wet, still, there's no way my foundation will be this smooth, and I'm just going to have drip of water instead blending on my face instead of my foundation. How bouncy the sponge is on my face. Can you see? Nice and bouncy. Again, if it's wet, it will not be this bouncy. As you're bouncing it, water will be dripping off, and you don't want that. Okay, so this is why you need the makeup sponge to be damp and not wet to get a flawless and smooth makeup application. Okay. So I don't know if you can see because I've just zoomed you in for you to see how my face is looking with the foundation all blended into my skin, looking flawless. Just because of this, honestly, I don't know if I'm ever going to use a brush. I haven't used a brush to apply my foundation for years, ever since I discovered makeup sponge, because I love flawless skin-like makeup most of the time now. I don't know if it's the age. Honestly, this is just what I do, making sure my makeup sponge is damp, not wet. Okay, so this is how the foundation is looking. I'll go off the camera now, finish up the rest of my face, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I finished applying all my makeup products on my face. To be honest, sponge is the way to go. If you've seen my 5 minutes makeup tutorial video, you would have seen that I use mostly sponge to finish up my face. Like, makeup sponge can do a lot for you, a lot, I'm telling you. And also, please let me know in the description box if you are currently using a makeup sponge to apply your foundation or your makeup. If you are, let me know how you find it. What do you like about it? What do you dislike? If you haven't never tried using makeup sponge for your makeup, also let me know in the comment section below. I think that's it for this video. If you have any question, please be sure to leave it in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Click on the like button if you enjoyed and like this video. Make sure to share this video to your friends, family. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I appreciate you. Bye.